Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790 AM. Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife and Resources Agency.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray as we roll into our 21st year on the air here in Memphis, Tennessee. Hello to all you folks out in Brownsville, Tennessee on 1520 AM and 95.3 FM. Of course, in Jackson, Tennessee on News Talk 101.5 and our flagship station right here at 92.9 HDFM and ESPN 790. I'm really happy to have this next guest. He's always been accessible to be on this show, and I know we have a lot of archery folks in this area with clubs and whatever it might be, and we've been fortunate to have some of the top archers in the world. And Brady Ellison's always been one of those guys that, hey, I'll work it out. I'll get on your show. And so we've got Brady Ellison on with us this morning. Good morning, Brady.
Good morning, guys. How are you doing?
They're doing great. Let's get Tokyo out of the way, Brady, before we move on. Okay? I mean, because four-time Olympian, 4 times in the Olympics, you've been there. You're still striving. You know, you've won all these medals and things along that line. That experience over there, what did that do in your mindset? You're going to be 33 the end of the month. I checked on it, buddy. I mean, I've been aging with you as you've gone along. The experience over in Tokyo, the weather, all these different kind of things going. You did not bring home a medal. What did you get out of Tokyo, Brady?
In all honesty, just like how thankful I am to still be able to do what I'm doing.
Yes.
And like just, that was the first time being at the games as a father. And being away that way from my kid, like, just made me appreciate all the little things, and being able to spend every moment with him and, just how hard the games really are. And, this year it was just so completely different with COVID, with the rules and all the things that were along with the games, and then no crowd and really nothing except the village and the venue. I mean, it was just a completely different feel. So, like, just thankful to be able to go to some normal games. And it's only 3 more years until Paris now, so it's a short push this time.
Yeah, you're already doing it, and I know that you talked about the experience, and I was talking to Brady before we came on the air about the weather situation, and one of his quotes was, I was so wet, I am so sticky, I'm pretty sure I could start my own Ellison Organic Salt Factory in this place.
It was, a lot of people live in the hot and humid, and I live in the hot, but everything dries up immediately. And it was, it was 85, 90 degrees most days with anywhere from 60 to 80% humidity. And,
yes,
you're just on that field 6 to 8 hours a day, and, like, you just salt rings everywhere and, like, sweat running everywhere. I don't know. I came off of the field and they were asking me about the weather, and I was just like, it's not bad, but it's kind of ridiculous. Just everything salty and sticky. And
you've been through a lot of these things, Brady, in your career. A lot of folks, y'all need to check out, just Google Brady Ellison and read about it as a childhood and what he had to go through with some health issues and things along that line, and where you are today now with your wife. I told you, and you guys have got Ty now. So a lot of things have changed in your life over the years, but that I can tell by reading about the recent time in South Dakota, you still have that competitive desire. So talk about what motivates Brady Ellison now as you look toward Paris, and even after Paris. I think where you're already looking ahead to past Paris. So talk about your motivation.
Yeah. So it's just, I'm fortunate enough to be decent at this sport at times.
Decent.
I like, and I like to win, and I like to compete, and my wife gets to do it with me. So
yes,
it pays for the bills, and it's something that I love doing, and I love competing. And so, that's what really, really motivates me, is just to drive to, really at the end of the day when I retire, I want there to be no question that I'm the best that's ever lived. And, if I have to make my fingers and body fall apart for another 30 years to get there, then that's what I'll do, but I'll enjoy every second of it.
I think, guys, y'all listening to this as Brady Ellison talks, would you say he's a competitor? John Gordon, you're listening to this.
Yeah, anybody that's got 20 world championship medals in anything is a competitor.
Yeah, he can't get through the airport. If he wears all these medals, they're not going to let him in because of this. And that's what I've always liked about Brady, and has so many followers. And at the same time, I can imagine, Brady, that we've talked over the years since you've been into this, and you've been on this show before, that Ty has really made a difference in your life. I can tell, right, Brady?
Oh, 100%. It's kind of it's truly amazing the mindset change that happens immediately when you see your child.
Yes.
Like everything that you really thought was important in your life really isn't important anymore.
That's exactly right. And you were away from your family too. I mean, in Tokyo, it was not exactly a pleasure trip. So
no, in Tokyo, we were, I don't know, just with how the schedule and everything lined up, and with COVID and everything, we ended up spending about 3 months apart.
Wow. Yeah.
Toya went to Europe finally. It was the first time she was able to go home. And she went to Europe while I had a bunch of tournaments that she wasn't really going to be allowed to go to because of the COVID protocols.
Yes.
So she got to spend 3 months with her family, and Ty got to meet, her parents and those grandparents over there. So it all worked out good that way. Just a little bit harder on us because, we want to spend every moment together now.
And you are now. I mean, this is precious time for you now. And, of course, he won't say, but his wife's a pretty good archer, too. And Slovenia, this development, I think I've asked you before, who's better, you or her? And you refused to answer the last time, and I'm not going to ask you again because you're both competitors.
Yeah, definitely. And, it's actually kind of amazing. Like, I'm so proud of my wife this year, being a mom and being able to compete as well as she had this year. She turned one of her best seasons this year and ended the world number 3 in the world after this. And
amazing.
I was able to keep my number 1 position. So just, I don't know, Ty's been such a blessing. And I think that he's really helped us. We don't get to train and do and work as hard on the archery field as we used to because we want to be present and we want to give him as much time as possible.
Yes, yeah.
But the difference in mindset and stuff has also taught us, what's truly important. And, we still had amazing seasons.
You did. Yes.
She had her best season ever. And I think it just goes to show that, even if life changes and stuff, you can make the adjustments and do what you have to make things work and still pursue your dreams as parents and still give all the attention to him as well. So
it's pretty amazing. We were talking to Brady Ellison, and he's number 1 in the world. His wife is number 3. I don't know how too many families can say that, when it comes down. So what's ahead for you, Brady? I know you're going to do some hunting in Montana. You love to hunt. You love the outdoors. What's it going to be like for 2022? What are you looking ahead?
So right now, we actually get a pretty long break.
Good.
For a change. All the indoor stuff has been canceled internationally already for COVID.
Yes.
Again this year.
Yeah.
So I think the first thing that we have on schedule is a big. It's the first time they're doing it is a 25-meter shoot at the ATA show in January.
Oh, really? Okay.
It is the first one. I think registration is still open for that if anyone wants to go on USA Archery and sign up for it. A bunch of us pros and a lot of the bow hunting celebrities will be there, and you get a ticket into the ATA show. So that's kind of cool. It's the first time they're doing that. And then Nîmes may go in France.
Okay. Yeah.
That one's on the schedule in January, and then we have Lancaster and Vegas and kind of the normal big U.S. indoor stuff. So really just hunting right now.
I don't mind that. I can tell you that. Yeah. I mean,
the wife and I just bought a piece of land up here in Montana, just outside of Billings, and got a contractor and everything figured out on that. And actually, he's wanting to start digging tomorrow. So
wow. Okay. That's exciting, buddy. Yeah, that's a long.
You figure you become a parent and you would take a few irons out of the fire, but now we just added more.
Put more irons. I mean, that's a long way from Globe, Arizona, and Slovenia for the Ellison family. Hey, Brady, we appreciate you taking time. Happy birthday on the 27th. Folks, send him a happy birthday. Go to Facebook. Look up Brady Ellison. Great family now, and we're looking forward to what's coming ahead. I know you're going to get that goal, Brady. I mean,
one day.
You're going to get it. You're going to get it. You're too competitive not to get it. So go for it, man, and appreciate you being with us. Okay, man?
Yeah, I sure appreciate you guys having me on all the time. Look forward to the next time.
All right, buddy. Happy birthday. We'll talk to you, all right?
Thank you.
All right, Brady Ellison, 4-time Olympian. He's got his life pretty well straight, I think.
Well, yeah, and of course, like he was right about having a kid just really does change your perspective.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does, and I know that because mine's going to turn 49 here pretty soon. It doesn't sound possible, I mean, that's getting close to the 50. But Brady Ellison, just Google his name and see all the. I was looking at this. I have a lot of different information about Brady we could have gone into, but. He killed his first bear with a bow at the age of 11.
Wow.
Yeah, it's now a rug in his father's home.
Mm-hmm.
Growing up in Arizona, now he's in Montana. He married Tojo Ellison in April of 2016. She is big in Slovenia as far as archery and things like that. She's number 3 and he's number 1. But, bow huntings are going on right now, folks. I'm hearing some great reports. Hope to have on next week's show a little update as we get ready, see how bow season has gone in our area. Maybe try to see what's happening with that. But that was a signal. That was I know I'm number 1. I've been number 1 for a long time. Shelby's sticking. All right, we got to get going because we got to get out of here. We're getting down to the end. How about introducing?
Oh, by the way, real quick, Larry.
Well, hurry. All right.
We have a wonderful friend of Outdoors with Larry Ray that had a birthday earlier this week.
Yes, he did.
Happy birthday, Bill Dance.
Bill Dance, happy birthday. He's still having them. That's good, though. How about you introducing the next segment, John, as we close it out? Just you don't have to tell who it is. Just do that voice that you do.
Better late than never.
Yeah, well, I've saved you the best for last. All right, let's take a break. We're going to try to hook up Steve McAdams. We'll see. We'll be right back.